Hello there, geeks! A quick note before we get started. This video took much longer than I expected because I procrastinated. Shame, Amy, shame. You've never procrastinated. No, that's a lie. I do that sometimes. But hey, maybe right now is the perfect time to post this video because it's almost college app season, my dudes. So NPDA announced they're gonna move National Portfolio Day online because the pandemic is still not over. I don't know how this year is gonna work, but I know the experience wouldn't be the same as in person. It's less exciting to showcase your work in front of your computer screens with short and unstable Wi-Fi at home than getting to meet professionals in person and having a strong bond with teachers or students. It's even more fun if you go to NPD with a friend or two, which is what I did in November 2019. If you've gone to NPD last year, you can stick around and hear what I learned from it. But this video caters more to students who have never gone to NPD or missed the chance to go to last year. The good thing to you folks is that the NPD is still happening and you still get advice from professionals this year. But I also want to show you how it looks like before the freaking pandemic and all that stuff. For people in the future, when the world operates normally, well, stick around because I'll give you advice for prepping for NPD. Anyway, enjoy this video. Guys, this is really random, but I'm vlogging this. Today is Friday the 25th and tomorrow, Saturday the 26th, is National Portfolio Day, and I'm preparing stuff for the trip to New York City. I have a friend who's coming with me. I'm not sure if she likes me recording, but yeah, we're gonna vlog this whole trip because why not? I would bring this laptop and I made an online portfolio. There's some of them, these are too big because they're big canvases, some of them are digital, some of them are not with me. So yeah. And I'm gonna show them my sketchbook. I have not filled the sketchbook really much, but yeah, I will show them some of that. I have this portfolio presentation, not too much though. Oh, I think I'm gonna add this gouache ink technique one because I think it's really interesting and it shows that I'm, like I have school projects and it's experimental, so why not? I might show them the mermaid too, because why not? I think this mermaid is interesting, and yeah, these are the ones that I'm talking about. I might include them in the portfolio. Alright, gonna put this stuff in this bag, and yeah, let's pack things up, and I will see you later.
Doing a little bit of concealer, and we're gonna do some shiny stuff, and we're gonna lip gloss.
Well, not really shiny.
A little. Your skin's already naturally shiny, so not that much, but just a little bit, and then lip gloss, and then we're straightening your hair.
Sure.
And I'm gonna brush your eyebrows.
No, that's not necessary.
Okay. Then a little bit of mascara.
It's 7:54, my dudes. It's my friend Yvonne.
Hi.
In approximately 6 minutes.
6 minutes? What the heck? We're on time. Okay, Yvonne's gonna present her portfolio.
Oh shit. From 2019, it's part of Rookie October. And this is the real, the official October. This is kind of part of the freaking actual October. Look at
Ooh, look at that.
Look at that. And
Look at that.
This is a negative space drawing that I did because, of course, I draw this in your style drawing. Am I loud?
No,
No
you're
one
not
told me
too
I'm
bad.
not.
Don't worry.
And then this is me drawing characters from Long's Curse by Art Isa Katy. Please read it. some more allowance because during except gender bends this time because just. There's also allowance curves. There's also allowance curves. You can tell I'm a massive fan right now. Also allowance. Yeah. Yes. Okay. There's allowance curves and hooky, so it's an improvement. An original Johnny to your style that nobody did.
Oh.
I made a character based on autumn. But yeah, I drew a girl in a suit and a guy in a dress because we live in a society.
Yeah.
Best drawings ever, International Women's Day. Look at that. Look at that.
It should be in a magazine.
It could be.
It could be though.
It could be though.
It could be on a school magazine.
Yeah, I did a drawing. Dude, look at that. Yeah, that's a really cool fish. That's a whale, dude.
Yeah.
This is the first time I drew Mondo. He's very cool. And it's Chronos based on Saturn, as you can tell. I wonder where. Okay, so what I was thinking is that you know how in English class teachers are always telling us, oh, analyze this poem, and I'm just like, what if the person wrote it just for the heck of it and there's no meaning behind it? So like that's what I was doing here, make it look deep, but it's not. But like me being me, I gave it a meaning anyways because I'm me. Just imagine that she had a lot of lovers in her life and she's just giving the hearts back to the people that she was with. Because of how many people she's been with, she lost all self-worth. That's why she's in black and white. Not because I don't know how to color her. I didn't know what color to give her. I made a crossover AU of Hamilton and Heathers. It is Angelica's Heather C and Heather C as Heather C.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is just a fusion of two video game characters that I did for fun of it. And that's the end of 2019. Goodbye.
Has this gradient app and it says that she can find her twin, and her twin is that kid from Home Alone. There it is.
The enemies actually kind of do look like him. Oh my gosh.
Wait, my turn.
Yeah. The results are it.
What the heck?
You look like Willow
Smith?
I'm weak.
Guys,
Yo.
I'm Willow Smith's secret twin. Yvonne, we made it!
We made it!
We made it! We're saved! Yay!
Oh, I actually can't tell that's the Empire State Building. I can actually never tell.
Ooh!
Should we go to a less popular place?
Bass up when you ride with me. I fuck your speakers up, feel the music, feel us see. We gotta figure out where we're headed naturally. I get anxious when I'm dealing with uncertainty. Baby, a little rocky on the side, that's what love is. Come and hang out on my side where the sun is. Fall asleep on my side and watch your pain subside until the morning sunrise. Get that's what love is. Don't sell when you could do better. I get rain.
And then, so yeah, Yara comes to visit the West Kingdom, yeah? And then like she's just minding her own business. She's in the village, market place, whatever. And then like she now meets that Mahalia girl. Like her name is Mahalia.
Oh, okay.
And then she has a friend, Julian. Like they're both just two kids who like to just
The bright wizard and the dark wizard. Let's just say that. And he's one of those dark wizards, but he moves to the bright wizards. Yeah.
Why?
so-
But Yara's like, hey, no, like Julian has like some kind of power that nobody knows about, but Yara could kind of tell. So like she finds a way to invite them to live in the castle, and they're like, oh my god, yes, of course.
Right before she dies, she was like, Jenny.
Please don't die.
It's like, well, the grandma died, and she said, hey Jenny,
They're like, it's not like they steal or just annoy everybody on purpose. They're just nuisances at best or at worst.
When I think of weather and we're not together, love sick and I
is so big. Oh, I see a crowd. I see a crowd. They're coming.
my god.
I see a crowd. They're coming here. Oh my goodness. A lot of people. I know, right?
That is so long, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Why did they come so early? We have made it.
We've made it. After walking 7 minutes more than we should have.
Oh my gosh.
Applesauce.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
No, like look at this crowd.
We should have come here like 2 hours ago. Totally not gonna get this back now.
You broke the pen?
I broke the pen.
Oh wow. So strong.
Literally, it's basically a twig.
Here is what I learned from National Portfolio Day. Number 1, I learned how to correctly pronounce the acronym of Rhode Island School of Design. I thought it was RISD, but it's RISD. So during the event, I asked the person who worked for the event where RISD was, and he pointed at the Rochester Institute of Technology. You see, I pronounced RISD. Like RIT. And RIT is the acronym for the Rochester School. So I did research about RISD, but forgot to search how to correctly pronounce the acronym. I don't know, it's just a funny story for me. Anyway, this is my actual advice before National Portfolio Day. Number 1, pick pieces that you think are the best, recent, and original. I know we're all tempted to put as many pieces as possible in the portfolio, but trying to limit yourself with about 10 to 15 works and a sketchbook. There are a lot of people like you waiting to meet the schools, and the people looking at your portfolio won't have the time to look through a giant collection of works since your freshman year. Usually it's about 10 to 15 minutes per person, but oh, let me tell you about the RISD line. Their line was so long that it was no longer a line, it was a snake in the room. The line was so long, everyone was confused where it was heading to, and so a freaking sign was necessary. 3 hours later, it's still hella long. RISD was the last school I had to see, and the event was almost over, so we only have 5 minutes to present. So pick your best and recent work. If you think your recent work is not good for you, just include it. I think that as long as you keep practicing, you improve every day. So including your recent works would help you understand where you are now in your art journey, and the professors would give advice that is relevant to you now. About the original part, I basically mean works you don't simply copy from other artists. That's plagiarizing, and I discourage that. And fan arts. I'll talk about that later. 2, know what schools you're planning to meet. This might not apply to the online events since I don't know how it'll work, but I was just gonna throw this out anyway, and that is to make a list of schools you want to meet. For online events, this may not be something you have to worry about, but you gotta be strategic about the order you're meeting. I know you desperately want to see popular schools you want to go to, but if you aren't able to make it before the line gets super long, just see other schools with smaller lines or with more tables and teachers. You see, some schools only have a table or 2, but other schools take a third of the room. Crap. So the lines are smaller for each table. Don't join the snake line immediately because you get bored and tired in a line and you'll waste your time. Go to that small line first, and the longer lines will be gone once you're done. Also, Pratt, I love you. I know you have 2 campuses in UART, so that's why you had a lot of table and I still want to go to your school. Okay, bye! In order to know which schools you want to meet, you have to 3. Do some research about the schools that are coming to the event. For some people like me, doing research is super fun. For some, probably not. But as a matter of fact, the schools like applicants who do research about them and have specific questions to ask. Before NPA, I wrote down on my small notebook schools that I was interested to meet, facts about them, questions I had, and a blank space. I'll talk about that later. As soon as I pulled out my note, teachers were impressed that I did research beforehand. This gives them a good impression and they'll probably remember you when you apply. Also, having questions will probably help you learn stuff about a school that's outside their school website or other school resources. You're literally talking to a person who works or maybe has gone to your favorite schools. Take that precious moment. Seize the day. Seize the National Portfolio Day. 4. So what's the blank space in my notebook for? Well, it's for writing all the notes the teachers gave me. I mean, isn't that what NPD is all about? Getting advice from professionals? In order to apply those advice into your application, you gotta remember it by taking note of it. Some schools require things a bit differently, so take note of everything. 5. This is not for an online event, but bring a pen. Every school would give that student info form and you would fill it out, but not every school has a pen. Even if they do, pens can run out of ink or someone broke it.
The pen?
I might sound like I'm being too careful or overreacting, but efficiency is always appreciated. Also, you need a pen to take notes, so bring a pen. Last one. Don't expect to get showered with compliments. You might live in an environment where you're the big fish in a small pond, where you're the best artist in your neighborhood or at home and get compliments. In NPD, you're a small fish in a big pond now. There are students as good or better than you attending, and professionals are, professionals. You're here to get criticism, so remember that. Like, I literally came to the event to get roasted by cowards, for God's sake. So this is what I learned from National Portfolio Day. In my portfolio, I try my best to diversify it with works with different kinds of subjects, techniques, and mediums. I show that I can use watercolor, digital, acrylics, oil, and graphite. I also show that I can do perspective drawings, illustrations, realism, still life, portraits, etc. That's something I already know. What I learned is that a good portfolio shows who I am. All skills like my self-portrait, which I have repainted and made it better, and a storyboard for a project that I hope I can turn into a short film called Mission Complete. Some schools like the coffee apartment, some like the skeleton painting, some like the forest prints, and one likes the still life, which surprised me because I thought it looked boring. Aside from the still life, these works have one thing in common. They show who I am. I come from Vietnam, and the coffee apartment shows that. I wasn't born in Saigon, but I have fond memories with it. My self-portrait is me, obviously. The skeleton and the forest prints both have stories I set up with them. And the Mission Complete clearly shows that I want to be a storyteller and an animator. I showed Butterfly Nebula to the school, and to my surprise, nobody liked it or was interested in it because there's nothing they can learn about me from it. They're right, because I don't have a connection with subject matter. It's pretty, but it doesn't show me, or it's just not good at doing it. I'm happy that they all love my Mission Complete storyboard because I spent a crap ton of it. Its main point is about death, and it's something I'm very thoughtful about. So I'm happy they're invested in my story. From this advice, and because I'm taking AP Art and needing a theme to work with, I chose nostalgia to get more personal with my artworks. So it's good to show artworks that define who you are, and there's many ways to do that. Artworks that copy from other artworks and fan arts are discouraged. I know fan arts are awesome and a way to show your love to your favorite franchise or in person, but there are better ways to express that love with your original works. You can be inspired by the style, the color palette, the concepts, etc. They can already see your inspirations based on your personal original works. Most schools tell me to do more observational drawings, which is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna yeet out of here.